said behind this boat, I meant behind this waterfall. I said boat for a reason, though. Trust me, I said boat for a reason.
You have to fight Kenny at the end of this.
Oh yeah, mermen.
Oh, muckmen.
Mudmen, rather. Fuck me.
Muckmen.
Oh my god, they have a lot more health than I remember.
They have all the health, because they're made out of mud. You can't
Check out
fight
this fucker.
that.
Look at that.
Where Jaguar? Shut the fuck up.
Look at him fucking slide towards me, and look what he does. Look at his attack.
Flicking little combos.
And if you try to jump him, sometimes he'll go for an uppercut.
Fucking cheetah men.
Do the uppercut. Okay, maybe this variant doesn't do the uppercut. Whatever.
Anyway.
They're really cool. I love how they get up in your face.
Dude,
and just
that is the most... We ran out of ideas for were things.
Oh, I don't know.
A were-bear is kind of where I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
You still haven't gotten to the were-skeletons yet, so...
That doesn't... No,
they don't exist.
Were-mermen.
So,
they're just a regular guy.
So one of the things you find from the Forbidden Area is you find this switch, right?
Seems like an important switch.
This switch is... Yeah, on your first playthrough, I would say it's crucial to progress. And you get around to this book. You remember this book from before?
Yeah, we can get it before.
I'm just going to take a quick pit stop at the save room.
Ancient Book 1.
Just in case your power goes out for some reason. But Ancient Book 1, Ancient Book 2, and Ancient Book 3 are crucial to finishing the game.
Crucial.
And those will explain themselves later as we progress.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, just rest assured that we do need them. But yeah, you have to go to that secret area through the waterfall in order to... Actually, no, you can just slide under the wall, but you have to remember to come back to it.
Take my word for it, but please don't believe me. So,
what you're really coming through the waterfall for is for a sword of legend, if you will.
Alright.
See, look, another pretty girl enemy.
Yep.
I told you, they're all over the place.
They're always naked, too, I'm just realizing.
I know, it's great. Don't you wish you were Soma just looking around and being like, yeah.
That feels exactly...
Oops.
I think I said there was an enemy in Circle and Moon that looked like it, too. That feels exactly like that, the one of the more decent bosses in the game you hate. Ah, fuck.
Castlevania 4?
No.
No, I don't think Castlevania 4. Is it a Castlevania game?
The Mercury Steam 2D one.
Oh, Lords of Shadow, Mirrors of Fate.
Mirror of Fate. Remember the flower lady boss that like sucks you in?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do.
And like that.
Yeah. So here you come to this giant sunken ship.
Dun,
in the bottom of the castle, there's a sunken ship.
Dun, 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 dun. And it feels like
a little bit.
Get fucked.
Look at that catch. Look at that amazing catch.
Cagnazzo.
Cagnazzo's a cool enemy variant.
Calibros. I'm going to the Clash of Titans con.
This is a shitty sword. Yeah, it is. So, the reason you want to come past this boat is because,
fuck.
Again, you're looking for the...
That's not the devil, it's
you're
just
looking for literally the treasure of this boat.
Treasure of the boat.
That's not it.
Oh, well, that seemed like it would be.
That's one of many treasures of the boat. There's another flame demon here at some point. Fuck you, Mudman.
No, just the flame Mudman.
There's a flame demon, I swear. There he is.
There he is. And now everyone can see that you're not crazy. You know
that was really lucky because we need this.
Ultra hot flames.
Yeah. Really, really fortunate that we got that because we actually need that.
Okay, good.
This chest is a trap.
Oh, it's an angry chest? Oh, filled with little pats.
Filled with little pats. It's great.
Okay.
So you come up here and you get to this, like, fucking ornate room.
That's not ornate, it's just evil.
It's just evil gold. And this is a mimic.
Fuck you, mimic.
And you find the Joyeuse.
Joyeuse.
Which is the amazing golden sword that you that was dropped from the ship.
Arc, right.
So the only unfortunate thing about the Joyeuse is it's pretty fucking weak. I mean slow rather, not weak.
Yeah, I was like, well then why are we getting it?
No, exactly. We're getting it because it's kind of a cool area.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's like super not worth using.
You're gonna get a new sword after that called the Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Yeah, it's true, eh? So if you dive kick into water, there's no penalty because you don't slide on the ground, so it's just faster.
Joyeuse Noel. That's sick. Only break them open like that. That's cool.
Some hallways you can just bounce through the whole thing. It's amazing.
Super bounce. Soma is very bouncy, it seems.
It's banned in most countries.
Soma is.
He's too bouncy.
Oh, he cursed you!
Yeah, look, so he's taking all my MP away. Slowly. And I have to watch it go.
It's pretty fast, actually.
It's pretty fast. You can speed it up by throwing out attacks and
shit.
More
attacks, yeah.
Just fucking get rid of it as quick as possible. There we go. It's gone.
It increased for a second.
Yeah, because the curse ended.
Right.
So Actually, the Joyeurs is the literal fool's gold of this ship. That's not the actual treasure you want to come down here.
Wow, you're really milking this.
I was really leading that one on a little bit.
A little bit.
It's kind of cool because you can still buy into the fact that the Joyeurs is the treasure, right?
Yeah, unless you hadn't told me.
So,
yeah, I was gonna say.
Actually,
I was gonna say the only reason why we have to go down here is because there's clearly a breakable wall.
So the real treasure is through here.
Ah, the entrepreneur.
And this is the clam solar.
The clam chowder.
Which, like, hold on to your butt because the stats are like.
Damn.
It is incredibly strong.
Sparkling blade. Fuck.
And it swings just as fast as pointed swords.
Yeah.
Like, ever so slightly slower, but like, boy, is it powerful.
And now you're gonna say, this actually isn't even still the treasure.
Matt, no, if there was a third swerve, that would actually be super amazing. I really like this area, how it's set up to lead you straight to the Joyeurs, and like in actuality, the Joyeurs is not what you want.
It's just,
like
it's fool's gold.
Yeah, and like all of the Metroidvanias by Igarashi have that kind of stuff going on. So like, I don't know. I think it's really cool. Like, there's a lot of thought put into the world design in that regard, where it's not just like this hard hallway will have the best thing. It's like, no, you actually have to keep looking for it.
Gotta keep looking.
So this weapon's really good, and we got it at the earliest possible point without using like bugs and stuff. So unfortunately, a lot of the weapons we're gonna find a bit later aren't useful anymore because this weapon just outclasses it.
Yeah, it seems like it.
So, because like again, this weapon's kind of a bit of a secret weapon, you know. So, kind of like the what's it called, the lazy shell in Mario RPG.
Yeah, of course.
Where it's like it's pretty fucking powerful.
Good old lazy shell.
Yeah. Granted, it doesn't make the game free if it's still your first playthrough, because like later enemies just do tons of damage to you.
Yeah, it just spits you out.
Spits you out of the waterfall.
Get out of here.
At some point, we're gonna come back here because at the top of this room is a treasure
stuff.
But you have to be able to get to the top of this room. How would anyone do that?
When I'm looking at like we played Circle of the Moon before, and the GBA is really weird because it's not quite Super Nintendo level in some ways, but in other ways it was way more impressive.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, its sprites aren't like, I don't know, like Soma isn't as detailed as like Simon in CV4. Like, his animations are better, but
no,
Simon's
totally
sprite is bigger and has maybe a little bit more detail, but he's better animated and stuff. So the GBA is always weird to me. Like, it said it was a 32-bit system, but not really.
Kind of. But I got some good hits in, right?
Yeah, kind of. So, going back to certain games, like, remember we were researching crazy technical marvels on the GBA, and whoa, look how cool fucking Triton is!
It's really sick. I would love for Triton. I would love for Triton to drop his soul because it raises your strength by like 12 or something.
That'd be significant.
Compared to the skeleton knight that I.
And he's got dumb fish feet.
Yeah, I know. Dude, that's Triton crazy. Has to have fish feet, or he's not really Triton.
He's not really Triton. All these weird technical marvels on the GBA, and like those occasional weird first-person shooters that release on the GBA, and everyone's like, "Matt, you're crazy." Yes, I am, but I'm also telling the truth in this instance. There's a bunch of like fucking.
The GBA actually has like 30 3D games. It's insane.
The Happy Video Game Nerd did a marathon, like a stream of let's just pop in GBA first-person shooters.
Yeah.
Like
that's a good thing to do.
7 people watched, but still, those 7 people were fucking blown away. Yeah, that wall was mysterious.
This fucking wall. I'm sure I'm gonna miss some, but I gotta get the pudding. I gotta get the pudding.
Gotta get the pudding pops.
The underground cemetery, if I'm remembering correctly, is also a totally optional area.
Oh no, it's a werepanther.
They can't stop me.
Bifron.
So yeah, this spot's totally optional, but unlike the last one, it does have a boss. So, and when we get to the end of it, you'll be like, oh, I see why this spot was totally optional. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go a step further and say it's not totally optional. It appears to be totally optional.
Okay.
And you'll see why in a minute. Because now that I think about it, on your first playthrough you would need to, but on your second playthrough you do not need to come here at all.
Fair enough. These protoforms that are just walking around.
They're putties.
They're putties, yeah.
Canon. They're putties. You can't actually hit them.
DX. I hear a lot of moaning and groaning.
That's the putties. Here's
it's
a boss
moaning.
It's They're all walking towards it. Look at this fucking area.
It's just bodies.
So we gotta fight this guy.
Oh, that body guy.
Legion.
That's awesome.
It's really cool. So, yeah, this boss is fucking sick. He's not too hard, fortunately.
Because he's a big ball.
I don't think he's gonna get to that point, but he's able to shoot lasers. So, but I don't think we're gonna get to that point. As you can see, like the Clemsolias just does disgusting damage.
Yeah.
Versus my axe that was like hitting for 44 multiple times, like.
But put them into conjunction with each other, and it's not bad.
It's not even worth it because I could just jump and swing again with the Clemsolias instead of throwing an axe.
Oh, get him to the gooey center.
Oh, it's in there, and he's gonna start shooting lasers. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let him shoot. You see that laser just there?
I missed it.
Okay, because I want to let him shoot a laser so you can at least see it before he just dies.
Like you said, you can't kill the putties.
These ones you can. See, he shot a laser there.
Yeah, alright, honestly.
It's not great. So if you cut off everything, he has these 3 limbs, and he becomes much more dangerous. But you can also slide under him and go around him at this point, so... He's not much of a threat, really.
There you go.
And then there's that goopy inner child.
Ah, the fetus advantage.
Yeah. And Legion.
Legion.
That is a good-ass soul. Fires an array of lasers. Really good shit.
Yeah.
What do you...
It's just a little futuristically laser, like, Gradius style.
You're not gonna like this game, then. Fuck you, Pats. You know what, fuck, I have the Clemsolias. I don't have to worry about nothing anymore.
No, not that I'm saying this is, but I have a bad experience with, like, classic games that said, like, hey, let's put ourselves in the future. Not that this is actually doing that,
yeah.
But the concept of it. Like, I was talking to Wooly about Top Gear.
By the way, just catch this.
Galamoth.
Recognize places in which time has been stopped. So I can stop that rabbit from stopping time.
That's Madman's insight.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that, like, Top Gear awesome, and Top Gear 3000 came out, and it was just like, oh... It wasn't nearly as good as classic Top Gears. And there's a couple other franchises where like, hey, let's put it in the future now. I'm like,
yeah, I get you. I feel like this game does it fine.
Yeah,
it's in the future, but you're still in Dracula's castle.
No, it's fine.
So I just want to point out, by the way, that like for all the people saying like Demon Souls and Souls games in general are not the new Castlevania, like look at this fucking room. This could just be in Bloodborne, and you wouldn't bat an eye.
Actually, I think it's a little crazier than
No, you haven't gotten far enough in Bloodborne.
Okay, it's true. It's true. I haven't.
This would fit right in with some of the late game areas, and like, I think that room is really really sick. Just awesome boss battle room.
I'm never gonna get back.
You're never gonna get back to Bloodborne. You really should, though.
I know. It's because when I do, I don't do anything all day, and I can't do that. I can't afford that.
I get you. I'll give you a paid vacation.
I told you that time where like. The fiance left to go for a 7-hour work day, and she said, "Are you gonna do all the dishes?"
And she came back in like 10 minutes.
I didn't do them the other day. And I was like, "I'll do them." And then when she came back, and she's like, "Did you do the dishes?" And I was like, "Why? You just left." She's like, "Yeah, I just left 7 hours ago." And I was like, "I'm sorry." And I was sitting there, and it felt like 7 hours.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I didn't sit there like 7 hours, but I played it for an hour.
Sure felt like
off.
it. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh!
Shit!
I hate being interrupted.
Yoko!
Coming up!
Are you alright?
Say something, anything! Are you okay?
I'll
you didn't rescue me?
He had to run because I was here. He's a coward. Graham's a huge coward.
Oh, I thought it said absorb Charlie's power. I'm like, who's Charlie? My plan.
Charlie can do flash kicks with 1 foot.
There's no need to speak. Don't overexert. Don't overexert yourself is the most Japanese thing ever.
Yeah, definitely. I underestimated him.
Arigato.
Don't just stand there mumbling.
I will see to her wounds. She's my friend.
Graham went to the throne.
Then to the cracker throne. You will lose Mina. I don't like your attitude, buddy.
Give me your suit.
I'm already wearing a suit. I equipped it.
In Dawn of Sorrow, you can play as Jay and both of these characters. I don't know if you knew that.
I knew one of them.
Yeah, in the sequel, you can totally play as all 3 of them. It's really cool. And they play in a team, and you rotate between them.
That's awesome, because it's like Dracula's Curse.
Yeah, a little bit. This is the arena. This is the place we got to way earlier. And that would be a spot where you'd go in to get that fire sword, and you get the fire sword, and that would be the end of it. So these skeletons are fucking sick. Look at this attack.
Did they shoot the crotch lasers? The sick attack. Yeah, kind of.
It's super cool. I like how they have a little gray fox eye when they do it. Did you catch that?
Like, so you know that they're about to do it.
Yeah, exactly. They're pretty strong though when you get here for your first time, like especially if you don't have such good gear.
Yeah, exactly. That's a big axe.
It's the biggest axe ever. No, I really like
I'll
that
throw
axe.
that axe if you give me a chance.
You couldn't. You totally couldn't.
I could.
You're a coward.
Yeah, I can still do it. I just don't do it.
Yeah. There's another teleporter there.
I can do that, but I don't wanna. Skull Milione.
It's a good stripper name. So these guys guard. They're a pain in the ass. So you just have to wait for them to attack.
He's a dead crusader. He loves it. That's a living.
Poison fist.
Got a poison fist.
Now you have poison punches.
That's weird.
It's worthless, but like it's kind of neat. It's one of those weapons that I think like a lot of people haven't seen in this game. Like, I was talking earlier about how this game basically doesn't have whips at all. It just has the whip sword. Are you saying yo at this guy?
Yeah, just because it's like the half part of a horse.
Okay, so when he comes over here and leaves again, he should fire a bunch of arrows threateningly. That wasn't very threatening.
That wasn't, no.
But whatever. Oh, cool, I got it.
Throw his wheels.
Yeah.
You know what Kraft dinner I really miss? Or what mac and cheese I really miss?
The wheel?
The wheels.
Look at that. Did you see that DP there?
I saw it that
It was
time.
really cool.
I miss those wheels.
They were really good, I agree. You can still buy those, like, as
I
generic
haven't seen
pasta.
them. Oh, yeah, you're right.
So I'm gonna try to get the Killer Mantle Soul for a similar reason to the Curly Soul. But his drop rate's a lot higher, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Magic carpets. Super good. I mean, well, killer mantles, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna progress a little bit first, and then I'll try to get it.
Fair enough.
Oh, I really wish I would have just gotten it. So here we have this vertical corridor, right? And at the bottom on the left, there's a boss. But on the right, there's these 3 challenge floors. They are tough. They are meant to totally kick your ass.
Oh god, I thought you were fighting lubricant.
No.
Look at this stupid enemy with his pushing arms.
I know.
From Show Aniki.
He can't even really do anything. He's just there. He's
No,
stuck
I'll
in
push
the
you a
wall.
little bit. Take my foot. Like, that's so weird.
Yeah, he's pretty pathetic. But yeah, these 3 challenge rooms are meant to just totally kick your ass. This room is by far the easiest one because all it is like, hey, jump between the foot guys and then beat up the lubricant. But then you have to
beat up this chomp.
You have to figure out the puzzle that is this ball and chain.
Don't marry it.
It's not much of a puzzle.
Just smash it through.
Just smash it through. And there's this trap on the other side that gets me, that used to get me every fucking time.
Kick logic to the curb.
But now I understand it.
Miley Cyrus is on that thing.
So there we go. Allrox's suit.
Who's
which
Allrox?
I don't know, and it looks identical to the pitch black suit. It's
Once run by Allrox.
So I'm not actually going to use it, even though it has a bunch of buffs. Like, I lose almost 10 points of defense. So. But it's a neat suit.
Hey, Allrox didn't need it back in his day.
He left it, man.
He came in like a wrecking ball, he did.
So now I can just skip this whole area.
Just do your cool jump character. Shut up.
Man.
Yeah, lubricants are...
I really like them because their attack pattern's like really
different,
fun and interesting. But
yeah,
like,
you're right.
when there's a lot of them, it's a bit of hassle.
More magic carpets.
Damn it, give me your fucking soul!
That's a lot to ask of someone.
He's gonna be dead anyway, he doesn't need it.
Just the mantle.
Did you see his attack though?
For a second.
He pulls out an arm and a knife. It's a sneaky stab attack from the start of the second round.
Yeah, you're not even wrong.
It's great. Second and third challenge. The second challenge room is like really devious because it incorporates Medusa heads that will turn you to stone.
Oh, that is devious.
Yeah, and that's to land you on those spikes because the ground is entirely
spikes.
The ground, no, but there's also treadmills.
Yeah, treadmills
to move you into the spikes. You have to hit that switch. And then this is the tricky bit right here. Because if you get stoned, you have to go back up to the top, and you have to come around.
Yeah.
And then there's an arc demon in your face!
Dracula just fucking setting up these American Gladiator courses for you.
Yeah, exactly.
For you!
There we go. That's...
Oh!
So you can tap out of the stone. Fuck. I always fall for it. I know it's there. I always fall for it.
The Balumag.
So Balmung's a really cool weapon that I think most players would use at this point because they wouldn't have found the Clem Solis.
It's a little slow.
It's really slow, but it's like exceptionally strong. Like if you look, it's not actually that much lower than the Clem Solis. It's so at this point in the game, it's like really like optimal. Fuck. I tried to slide under it like a cool guy.
That's alright. Yoko is not watching.
You don't pay me to be a cool guy.
Don't pay me to be a cool guy. You're cool. Like, the fact that, like, Medusa had this many heads is a little nutso.
What's the story behind this?
Oh, jeez, what was that?
He shoots giant arcane suns at you because...
because fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. So for this last one, I don't really need health, fortunately. So...
What was that? Something scary.
The elevator?
No, there's something in the background.
Oh.
Look at those cherubs.
So here, it's just DDR.
Shut up. Oh yeah, it's just in the D-pad.
That's all it's really simple. I hope I don't botch it, because it's a long hallway. So the only threat in here is these skeletons on the ground.
Below you.
So like, if you fail it, it drops you, basically, is the deal. And then you have to fight your way back.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's the little spikies, but there's the last one. Yeah, and you can't just run through because there's a wall in the way, and it has to blow up the wall, so yeah. And then I won't fall for it this time.
Yeah, nice.
I did it. And this is the rare ring, which
get the bling ring.
Increases the drop rate of items. Which is really, really good. Not souls, unfortunately. That's what the Soul Eater ring's for, but like...
of course, yes.
What else?
Just items.
Now you're making fun of me. That video still hasn't gone up.
No, that video hasn't gone up yet. People will know
people
later.
will find out eventually.
Yeah.
I wasn't even making fun in that video. That was legit.
I don't know.
Legit terror.
No, I don't think it was legit terror.
It was legit. Shut up.
You might say it was legit.
The only taste of terror you had was your childhood. So you wouldn't know.
It was terrible. I ran over that guy. I ran over the mailman.
Oh, fuck you. Man, I'm really bothered that these killer mantles aren't giving me anything. They're all you're giving me here is a hard time, man.
You can't expect killer mantles to fucking just...
I know. So as in any Castlevania game, guess what this boss is?
It turns into a big bat.
How did you know?
Because it's a bunch of bats.
Yeah, so every Castlevania game has to have the big bat.
Ah! Whoa, no, but
no, that's the swerve. Did you know?
I knew there was a boss like this.
Oh, okay.
Balor, yeah, that's it. Finn Balor.
So this guy fucking, like, he's a pain in the ass to dodge his attacks. I'm really bad at dodging his attacks, actually.
Dracula's like, I need to keep this Irish guy in my basement.
This giant Irishman.
Holy shit!
There we go, that's it. Oh!
That Irish sobriety.
So he's...
Packs of deadly.
Okay, the Balor Soul is pretty cool. I'll show it to you at least so you can, like, get a whiff.
Yeah, get a whiff.
Get a whiff of this.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's a fighting game thing.
But it's, like, it takes so much MP, it's not actually worth using. Okay. It takes double the Legion.
Yeah, but how much is it really powerful?
It does decent damage. Giant Battle.
Oh, so Alucard's ability.
Yeah, exactly. Giant Bat. So now I can just turn into a giant bat.
It's not even that giant.
So now I can swap out the flying armor forever.
For flying.
It is just outclassed. Oh! What's wrong? You look pale.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Don't worry, just now all of my memories came flooding back.
Flooding. I'm up now.
Seems that your dark power triggered the return of my memories, just like I guessed.
I have quite an extensive history with Dracul.
I thought so. My real name is Julius Belmont.
There you go.
I really like that. I really like that. Like, minor swerve. It's good.
I'm Iroquois Pliskin.
Oh man, if only.
No, wait, I'm not.
If Snake appeared in this game at the last minute, and it was all just a computer, that'd be great.
It is my destiny. Graham Crackers, have you met him?
So, like, now it all ties together a lot better, of course, because Julius, like, lost his memory in 1999, but, like, obviously now you can figure back that, okay, he was the one who killed Dracula. And that's pretty cool.
Huh?
So Julius is a fucking Belmont hero who's already finished his adventure. So he's a fucking hard ass, is basically the deal. But he still needs his weapon. The Vampire Killer.
It's still the castle weakened spirit magics. I don't know.
He sealed it in this castle.
1999 was super important.
Dracula's had this model castle for 36 years. That's pathetic.
Run away. Like, should we team up? No.
No, I need to find my Vampire Killer.
I need to find my own way.
So that's, like, I find that one of the most regretful things in this game is there's no way to find the Vampire Killer. It doesn't exist. Like, as Soma, you cannot get the vampire killer.
But here's the thing. That's why I love whips so much, because the best whip is called the vampire killer.
Yeah.
It's like, it is literally a weapon that, like, imagine Mega Man just got a weapon that says, like, the Master Boss Blaster.
Yeah.
And he does, because it's the Mega Buster or whatever.
The robot melter.
The robot melter, but, like, the vampire killer, and, like, you know, lots of people have opinions about the...
Lots of people have opinions.
About the Lords of Shadow game, but the lore that they put into the vampire killer was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was good. The combat cross was neat too, actually, in its own way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like Lords of Shadows for a lot of reasons, but the combat cross was a good idea.
Essentially.
It basically beat out Dante's Inferno's cross. There we go, I got it. Ability to swap the HP and MP of enemies.
Weird, I don't get that application.
There is one enemy for whom it is useful against.
Okay, that's why I don't get it.
Yeah, exactly. And otherwise, it is almost impossible to kill that enemy. So, so we're gonna go up here. Sick.
Fuck. This decapitated them.
Maybe now I can equip the Headhunter. Yeah, now it's great.
Headhunter.
Now the Headhunter's super strong.
Equip the Get Backer.
So this room is the bathroom.
Yep, I can see that.
There's a little rubber
sexy.
There's a little rubber ducky sprite that is not used anywhere else in the game.
Succubuses would just look exactly like Morgan, but that's fine.
What the fuck ever. Succubus and Lilith.
Black Cloak.
I don't remember if the Black Cloak's useful. Yeah, the defense boost's enough.
You know, this cloak really reminds me of the night sky.
So unfortunately,
Lilith.
I have to get Succubus's soul too.
Oh, I bet you will.
I will. It's just a matter of time.
I thought they were using that D-pad logo.
Yeah, I know, but this time they put like a water through it. It's pretty good, actually. So absorb HP when an attack is delivered. So every time you hit an enemy, you regain 5 HP when you have it equipped.
Jeez.
I think it's one of the better ones. Oops. Oops. Oh my god.
Lots of poisons. It's too many even.
But yeah, I don't know. I think like in a regular playthrough of this game, it's a really good soul to use, and like if you were to use it as your main thing, like you would not be remiss. Is this a dead end? Yes, a dead end. Wow, I'm forgetting things.
Maybe check your map.
No, I don't need to check my map. I know exactly where I'm going.
Checked it a couple of times. I
know exactly where I'm going. I just needed to come up here for the Succubus, and now I'm out. Oh!
Iron Maiden. Oh god, there was.
What an upset!
Yeah, that hard knock.
What an answer! Yeah.
Fuck you. Like after a while, you have so many abilities and stuff that all the some of the lower enemies are just like, come on, man, this
give me a break. Yeah, exactly. But like that's why it's so fun. And like one of the things I like about Aria of Sorrow a lot that like is kind of specific to Aria of Sorrow is like you have so many that you can access all at the same time, and like the vast majority of them are mobility stuff. So like you can just go anywhere in any direction you want.
Well, yeah, because it cuts down on the tedium of backtracking when you can kind of do it quicker or cooler.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, exactly.
She's been wounded. Yeah, me too.
No, I say that because she's my type.
You go this way. I'll go home.
I got a business room. What would you like?
God, that menu.
Give me 400 of your finest potions.
No, those are too good.
Let me sell a bunch of garbage that I don't need.
Hammer, I need the best vampire killer whip you've got. No, that's too good.
That's too good for you, Soma. Buy some high potions. And over here is dead.
They're just her dead body.
Dead Yoko, yeah.
She appears to be asleep.
I wonder if Yoko will be alright.
I hope you don't like her.
Do you know her? Yes, I love her. She's been coming to my house since I was very young.
That's weird.
Look, the plot thickens. So see, the Belnades knew that the castle was locked away.
Truly, the plot thickens like cold soup.
Cold pea soup.
Cold pea soup. You smell like pea soup, Yoko.
Kyotsuke. It's cute how she says that.
It'd be great if you
I like how this game has voice clips.
If you can speak to Hammer and he says that.
Yeah, it's true.
That'd be great.
A Hammer dating sim that'd be cash money. So now we're gonna go to the top floor. So I'm just remembering the quickest way to the top floor.
Just use a teleporter, why not? Somewhere there. Maybe there. Maybe there. Whatever you like, Leon.
This one. I'm sorry, it's difficult. And I'm gonna just equip this for speed reasons. So Curly's only otherwise useful to just get through hallways quickly.
There you go.
It's like, yeah,
fuck all y'all.
I don't want to do this hallway, so I'm just gonna skip it.
Oh, our good friend hallway.
Our favorite Curly hallway.
Yeah, there you go.
It just gets everything out of the way. And here we are. Top floor.
The top floor.
You might be thinking, wow, Liam, it's really early to be going to the last bit of the game.
Well, I assume that you're not.
This is it.
Oh, I forgot that you had that.
I am just good at video game. I don't know, I don't think I'm that good at this game.
I'm good at video game. He's guarding a lot.
I know, it's a pain.
Now, this armor guy must be thinking, you know, I could just kind of take my fucking sword and just plunge it straight.
Plunge it in, yeah, exactly.
But I am just a dumb piece. Whoa,
that fucking dragon looks
awesome.
One of the best sprites on the GBA. I love it.
Please tell me that becomes a thing.
No, it doesn't.
Not a waste.
Never becomes a thing. Look at this one in the background here. Like,
well, he's got no body, so I can see why he's useless.
Yeah, the art in this area is like amazingly good. The art in this whole game is amazingly good. Honestly, it's just gorgeous.
I really liked when they changed the art style.
For fucking Dawn of Sorrow, yeah. What a disappointment. That game's like good too, so like it's double disappointing. Because you're like, I still like you.
Well, because it's a huge sticking point. Like if you just change this,
there's
a
the
little bit better.
Final teleporter.
Final teleporter. Level up here. Oh, what's this?
By the way, this girl, in case you didn't catch her earlier.
Oh no!
She's just a fucking succubus. It's all a trick.
God.
She just wants to get in your pants.
No, she just wanted to kill you.
That's literally what succubuses are about. I'm sorry.
It's true, I guess.
Yeah, fuck you.
And they look like Nakuru from like
Nakaruru? Yeah, it's true. So I just want to show off this enemy. This is the Stalos.
God damn it.
Look at this fucking Stalos.
It's really dumb.
It's,
on your knees.
Look, he summons enemies. It's great.
Look at his creepy Pat Mom legs.
It's true. And also, yeah, look at the art in this fucking background. In case you like didn't think Dracula's castle was cool enough. It's true. I tried to stomp it down the drain earlier. The whole thing? Yeah, the whole thing.
You're pushing this joke that has no beginning or middle.
Or middle. Yeah, I know. It's great.
It's fine.
It's amazing. So these things light up as you pass by them. Because Dracula can see you. I don't know what the...
Oh, whoa, get wrecked. When a flaming wheel comes down a thing, there's not much you can do.
No, exactly.
Especially when girls are trying to kiss you at the same time.
You're like, oh, I gotta kiss these succubuses, but there's giant flaming wheels on my fucking face.
Oh god.
So we come out here, and there's a cockatrices. Actually, these aren't cockatrices. These are a different variant.
Yeah, they're gonna say basilisk. Yeah, that looks like a basilisk.
And
sure.
There's this under room with this guy. So this guy's
the Iron Giant,
the Iron Golem.
Yeah, pretty much.
You do 1 damage with every hit against the Iron Golem, and he has 9,999 HP. But he has negative 9,999 MP.
If you do that thing.
So if you use the Killer Mantle, bam.
Wow.
It's super cool. And you break through here. This is totally optional. This is the Hippogriff. Perform a high jump by pressing L in lid jump. That's a typo. That's a typo. It should say mid jump.
Don't take Buckbeak.
I know. So you get the Hippogriff soul, and you might be like, oh, what's the Hippogriff soul good for?
That's super mean.
Let me just get outside, and I'll show you what the Hippogriff soul is.
Okay.
It's super cool. So, get rid of this shit. This is the Hippogriff soul. It's fucking amazing.
Is that what you need to get to the top of the ice cavern room, or you're like,
yes,
there's something way up there? Yeah, because
totally
that seems like that would be the thing
that
gets you
these enemies. And did you see that fucking? Oh, this is a really good one. Yeah.
What was that? By how much percent?
120%.
That's a lot.
I'm actually gonna equip that just because it's good.
That's too good.
What the fuck was that enemy called again?
Aria.
Yeah, there we go. Enright? Did you call it Enright?
No, Enrine. But and you clonk your head in like an idiot.
I like his animation where he hits the ceiling.
Oh, could that be useful to break in through ceiling?
No, unfortunately, there's no real use for it.
Is this the dumb thing? Yeah. Okay.
So you find this weapon, the Kaldabulg, which is it's a dark sword, and it's dark element.
It's pretty dark.
And it's pretty useful. We're gonna stick with the Clem Solis for now, but there's a purpose for it. Gargouilles. So do you recognize where I am right now, by the way? I'm under the stairs. You know, the stairs?
The stairs leading to...
The stairs,
yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
So
I see.
I find it pretty cool that you get to go under them for once.
Yeah, it's creepy under these stairs.
I think this is
There's people there.
Right, no, it's not the save room.
Maybe down.
Is this the save room right there? Like, it's almost the same all the way. Yeah.
You keep wanting to go to the area.
There we go.